This podcast is sponsored by Renewal by Andersen of Central Pennsylvania. Buy one Dora window and get another Dora window at 40% off plus $200 off your project. That's at no money down, no payments, and no interest for 1 year. Call 717-727-7558 or visit rbacentralpa.com/deals to get on this deal before it ends October 31st. Feds have placed the blame on a chocolate plant for a deadly explosion that took 7 lives back in March. In Pittsburgh, a museum removes a diorama created with human remains. Some areas are hitting peak fall foliage ready. Also, this county has an official monster. I'm Claudia Dimuro, and you're listening to Today in a PA. An explosion at the R.M. Palmer Co. chocolate plant in West Reading back in March leveled the plant, sent shockwaves through the area, and killed 7 employees, reports the Reading Eagle. And after concluding its official investigation, the U.S. Department of Labor's Occupational Safety and Health Administration, aka OSHA, has fully placed the blame on R.M. Palmer in a report released yesterday. According to the report, R.M. Palmer failed to evacuate the plant even after multiple employees expressed concerns over the smell of gas. Says Kevin T. Chambers, OSHA area director, via statement, quote, "The company could have prevented this horrific tragedy by following required safety procedures. OSHA has issued 2 citations against the chocolate plant as a result, which include penalties of around $44,500. The blast is also currently being investigated by the National Transportation Safety Board." There's a diorama at the Carnegie Museum of Natural History in Pittsburgh showing 2 lions attacking a courier riding a camel, reports the Tribune Review. Or was, rather, as the diorama, called Lion Attacking a Dromedary, was initially pulled in 2020 and will now be permanently banned from public view as of yesterday after being on display for about 120 years. An x-ray of the diorama revealed that part of the camel rider's face was created using a real human skull and jaw, leading to discussions over the ethics of displaying human remains, not unlike what's going on at the Mutter Museum, as previously covered by this podcast. Those discussions have now led to Carnegie's new human remains policy, summed up by museum director Gretchen Baker with, quote, "Is it our place to display these items? I think the answer is no. My role at this point is to do right by this individual and return that individual to its homeland." The skull and jaw have since been removed from the display. Some counties are already seeing their best fall colors, states PennLive. The State Department of Conservation and Natural Resources releases a weekly update of fall foliage, and the latest update has shown that some areas such as Sullivan County are already looking super vibrant. Now that the weather is finally back on track with its fall chill, one could argue that autumn is in full swing. Plenty of places have official birds, flowers, and in some cases, dinosaurs, starts PennLive. But how many places can say they have an official monster? Clinton County can. The G-Woggle has been the area's designated monster since 2011, although, admits local historian, author, and man behind the designation, Lou Bernard, quote, "Not that there was a lot of competition. The G-Woggle is said to be a monster created to do the dirty work of witches, with the body of a wolf who stands on back legs that end in hooves and which uses razor-sharp talons to kill its victims. Ooh. To read more about the G-Woggle and other Pennsylvania legends, click on the link in the corresponding podcast article. Happy Friday! To stay up to date over the weekend, visit PennLive.com. And if you could so kindly please remember to rate this podcast, it would be most appreciated. Thanks in advance, and as always, thanks for sticking with us. I'm Claudia Dimuro. We'll talk again Monday for a brand new week of Today in a PA. This podcast is sponsored by Renewal by Andersen of Central Pennsylvania. Buy one Dora window and get another Dora window at 40% off plus $200 off your project. That's at no money down, no payments, and no interest for 1 year. Call 717-727-7558 or visit rbacentralpa.com/deals to get on this deal before it ends October 31st.